start knocking light all over the place.
That's okay, dear.
And then you gotta, there we go. When I went into the service, I shook with my hands a little bit, and always people would ask me, why are you so nervous? And I'd have to keep telling them, I'm not nervous, I'm fine. People started nicknaming me Shaky Jake, and it didn't offend me in any way. It was just, everybody has a nickname per se. I was in my 40s, and it was starting to show up more and more. And I started becoming concerned because I thought, there's something wrong here, that I can go and do something, and then the minute I go and do it, it's like, why can't I do it?
When we were first dating, I noticed it, I think, more so because we would go out for coffee. The saucer would fill up with coffee as fast as him drinking it.
Started doing my medical with the VA, and the VA pinpointed it right away and said, you have essential tremor. Hey, Lucero! 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 Hey, come on, buddy. Oh, yeah. Come on. You want an apple?
The last 3 years have been the roughest.
Yeah, you gonna smile? Oh, good boy.
He won't admit it, but I hang around more
Of course you gotta drop it.
to ask him if he needs help, especially working on things that take a screwdriver.
What I want to do is build a new shed, and I'll use that for all the framework.
He won't admit that the reason that a lot of his projects are still there is because he can't do it. His favorite line is, I just haven't had time. The medication wasn't working or wasn't doing what it was supposed to. At that time, the doctor told me that my only other option left was deep brain stimulation. I've always enjoyed thoroughly being machinist, the aspect of being able to grab a piece of material, no matter what it is, whether it be wood, plastic, aluminum, stainless. I can make anything I want. There is a possibility with deep brain stimulation that it does not work, that I would have to give it up.
Can you say, today is a sunny day?
Today is a sunny day.
I want you to let me know vision stuff, any changes in vision, sensation change, heaviness, or if you feel weakness or pulling, okay, or if you think your speech is changing. The major requirements are basically you've tried and failed medications either because you couldn't tolerate them due to side effects or they were just ineffective. And that happens in about 50% of patients. And then also your tremor is bad enough to make it either very difficult or impossible for you to get through your day-to-day. I just turned it on and try to touch, yeah, and keep going back and forth.
Yeah, that one's the worst, always has.
This is the worst one, okay. Good, all right, I know I'm torturing you, okay. Can you say today is a sunny day?
Today is a sunny day.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to push you a little bit more just to see.
Okay.
I think you look really good in terms of tremor right now.
2.8.
Yeah. I think it's going to significantly help him. I think he's going to be able to return to work.
That feels good right there.
Yeah. Even when he was just in the room, he was able to drink from a cup, which was something he hadn't been able to do in years.
You weren't able to do that?
Oh, no.
No,
Not with that hand.
So I think even just something as simple as going out to dinner with friends is going to be completely different for him now.
Well, do you want me to take it back? I will if you're not doing it.
It makes a big difference, real big difference. I've done it for so many years that everything comes natural, but it's nice to be able to hold everything still and not shake it half to death. Able to hold the paintbrush still, for putting oil on the tool. I can even reach up there with one hand and measure it. I had to use both hands, a lot of times put it against my stomach to hold it still. If I go to pick up my coffee cup, I just reach over and pick it up. I still have a bad habit. Every once in a while, I grab stuff I'll grab it with both hands. It's probably more enjoyable now than it ever has been because it's like going back to when you were a kid. You can do everything. You know, I don't want to say indestructible, but that does come close. The device has been a lifesaver, you know, just fantastic. I think there's something to be valued in what you can do with your hands.